got here right before the first quarter ended, actually. Alabama's kicking ass already. There's so many people here. People are playing beer pong. Yeah. It's better than college. That was mad fun. First half is over. Right now it's halftime. Hope poor Clemson comes back after that beating in the first half. Well, it's only down one touchdown. It's definitely doable. I met a lot more people in my cluster, in the whole program, and their significant others as well. I had a really great conversation with the wife of someone in my cluster. She was talking about how education in America should try to imitate more of what Finland's doing. And as a country that's at the top of their game right now in terms of education, I think there's many valid points that America could learn from them. So we'll see what I can do with linking that MBA in terms of education.
Wow, I just finished watching Clemson beat Alabama so badly at the last minute of the fourth quarter. Wow, hell of a way to end the 2016 college football season. So this second week of 2017 has been off to a pretty good start. So yesterday I made my first YouTube channel. That was an interesting endeavor. Some initial thoughts about how I wanted to go about it. I wanted to post a video every day, documenting every day of my MBA experience. But I wanted to keep the videos on average, between 5 to 8 minutes. So yesterday's start video that lasted 10 minutes. Hopefully that's a rare occasion. Of course, some videos are going to be longer, and I actually think in the future some videos are actually going to be much shorter because I've realized that I am a very inefficient editor of videos. So that actually gives me more reason to do really good single takes, right? So yesterday's 10-minute video actually took me a lot longer than expected. I was hoping to do it within 30 minutes. It took me 2 hours. So in the future, I'm really hoping to become better at this. I don't want to exceed half an hour on editing any video because I want to see this video documentation and journey as a half-hour investment on myself every day. Experts always say you should always take a half hour every day to spend on yourself, invest in yourself. This is the way I'm doing it. Some people like to meditate in the beginning of the day. Now here I am talking about what happened throughout my day at the very end. So I'm kind of reminiscing on the last 16-ish hours before I get a good night's rest. Well, it's already pretty late, so I don't know how good this night's rest is going to be because this first day of orientation we had was already 9 to 5, and after that we had a few hours break. I took a nap, slept a little longer than I hoped, made my way to a nearby bar to watch some of the game, and also to, of course, bond with my new classmates. So we were informed of who is in our cluster, and the people who coordinated my cluster decided to get real cute with this. It stands for Cluster X because we're extraterrestrials. So I'm hoping that's the last time we have to wear those frog ears that look like Pac-Man until at least St. Patrick's Day. So let me talk real quick about what happened today at orientation. After a really nice breakfast, they served with plenty of fruits to start off to a really good morning. We had more speeches from really important people in our MBA department, and they emphasized one key theme of today, and that's community. And I don't mean that just in like, of course, everyone's going to be talking about how good their community is, right? But there was something deeper, more sincere with what they said today. And how do I know this? Because, well, first, they started off with an unorthodox community building activity. We paired off, played rock, paper, scissors, classic game, of course, that everybody knows, even with our really diverse class of half international students. It was a really good bonding game for everyone to get together and play. So as we played, the winner of that pair would go on, and the loser would be that winner's loudest cheerleader. So these pairs would play the next pair, and then whichever pair wins goes on to the next point, and the losing pair also becomes that pair's loudest cheerleaders. So this, as you can see, is going to compound with every round. It's going to double, and I think after about 5 or 6 rounds, we got to finishing off the whole class. So all like 200-ish of us, we chanted 100 on this side, 100 on that side, and I forgot the name of the girl that won, but she is now famous. At least we'll recognize her as the rock paper scissors champion of our class of 18. So I digress a little bit. Why did I say that I could feel that their sense of community was sincere? Because not only did they talk about how we should look to find help within each other, within our fellow students, with the staff members, the hardworking career services people, but also we should work together in teams throughout our classes for all of our team assignments, rather than just trying to brute force it by yourself on your own, because it really doesn't add much value to the community when you work on an assignment and ace it by yourself. Well, yeah, that's great for you and all, but what good does that bring to the whole school? And so how do we make sure that it impacts all of us together? They encourage us to not only be really speedy about effectively working in a group, but also teaching each other to learn what each of us already knows, what each of us is really good at. And as we get our learning teams tomorrow, I'm really looking forward to see what kind of complementary skills the other 4 members of my team are going to have. I'm a heavily quantitative background, so I'm guessing hopefully there's somebody out there with networking and presentation, negotiation skills, because those are the things that I want to work on the most, as you can see throughout this video series. And to end today's message, I want to share a different perspective that they mentioned today at orientation. Rather than thinking about every assignment we will have in these classes as, oh, we have to do this, we should be thinking about it instead of, we get to do this. We get this opportunity to be with the best and brightest in the world in this classes of 2018 and learn from each other, build this lasting community that's going to impact us throughout our whole lives.